This is the most beautiful 2024 Maserati Granturismo you can get this year in this elegant gentleman spec, and I'm going to tell you exactly why here at Maserati Jacksonville in Florida. Let's get to it. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video where I have something beautiful behind me here today. If you guys could already tell, a 2024 Maserati Granturismo Modena here at Maserati Jacksonville in Florida. Now I'm going to tell you guys, this is the most beautiful, elegant gentleman spec you can get in the 2024 model year, and there's a big reason why, and I'll tell you that in just a moment. But with that said, we have to do a spin around this beautiful spec. It's been a little while since we've had a Gran Turismo on the channel, so I had to go around this, let you guys know my favorite parts about it, show you guys the inside, outside features, everything like that, and have it make some noise. So with that said, let's just get right to it. Now, big shout out to Maserati Jacksonville for letting me take a spin around this 2024 Gran Turismo. Now, if you guys do want this car or any other models they have here on the lot, make sure you guys check the link in the description, get their phone number, give them a call, get their inventory, get these cars off of these lots and into your driveway today. Now, before we pop the hood and see what's good, keep in mind we have the Cofango hood, which is the front fender and hood that is actually conjoined. And you guys will see, I just popped it so you guys will see the panel gap there, because this whole piece is gonna go up when I lift up the hood here. So you guys will see, there we are. So what are we looking at when it comes to power? Because we have the twin turbo 3-liter Nettuno engine, Maserati's in-house engine, and you guys will see powered by Nettuno right there. Well, for this model here, we're looking at 483 horsepower, 361 pound-feet of torque. Now that's gonna take you from 0 to 60 in about 3.7 seconds and a top speed of 188 miles per hour. And keep in mind, this is paired with the ZF transmission, all-wheel drive. Yeah, all-wheel drive in a Gran Turismo, but it is rear-wheel drive bias. So it's a little different than what you would think. Now, how does it sound? V6 Maserati, twin turbo Maserati. Well, we're not used to the V6s, we're used to the V8s, right? But let's make it make some noise. So here we are. We have not had this spec on the channel before, which is why I'm making this video, because this is the most gorgeous spec you're gonna get. And I'm not saying it for the facts of saying it, it's just that it is what it is. Let me explain. There are 3 trims for the Maserati Gran Turismo, and that is Modena, Trofeo, and Folgore. Now, Modena is what's in front of us here today. We have the Trofeo, which you guys have seen on the channel before, which I'll be filming here today as well. And then you have the Folgore, which is the EV. Now, the Trofeo being a lot more kind of, you know, I want to say aggressive when it comes to its looks and its power. You're gonna get different lines than you will get on a Modena. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Between the Modena and GT, when I put them side by side, the Modena here has the sexier lines. They flow a lot more when it comes to the front, when it comes to the side, and when it comes to the rear. The flowing lines and sexy lines and how everything connects and is in one continuous kind of, I don't want to say circle, but you know, one continuous kind of flowing line. Well, then there's a difference between what the Trofeo represents, because the Trofeo represents brawn, muscle, and power. This exudes sexiness, class, and elegance. So what better to have with a sexy, classy, elegant Gran Turismo than the same paint and interior to match? So to further elaborate, the paint is a tri-coat paint called Blu Nobile. We've seen this paint before. This paint has been in the Maserati lineup for the past few years now, but this is the first time we've seen it on the next generation Gran Turismo. And as you guys can see, that tri-coat in this Florida sun, well, they are one and all. I mean, check that out. That is gorgeous. I could only film this car on a beautiful day like this one, and it is showing out. Now, with that said, keeping in line with the Gran Turismo Modena up front, you guys will see the sexy lines. So the black lip flows all the way through, all right, continuously with the oval grille that takes up the front fascia with the gloss black blades right here with feed through, all right, for cooling. And then you have the big trident that has your level 2 ADAS, which is an option we will have on the sticker breakdown. So that has your driver assistance. Keeping with these flowy lines, you will also see we have the side blades right there. And then the honeycomb grille, and again, functional for cooling. All right, and then keeping with that same spec, you do have the Trident emblem there, but then with the aerodynamics and airflow, you have the beautiful hood here with the functional grille right here to again make it actually work. All right, so those aren't just there for styling, but the flowy aerodynamics. Now when you look at the headlight units, you guys will know these very well from the Grecale and MC20 cars. And as you guys will see, we have the two LED setup here with the LED headlamp, which we will see illuminated shortly. We have the Maserati Trident there, and we have the Maserati Script, and we have the Maserati Tri-Look for the lights there as well. Maserati a lot with the Easter eggs showing you off, you know, just their moniker and their styling and their signature design language. So with those lights, we will have those illuminated shortly, but they look really good and are a really, really nice fit for the new Gran Turismo. Now check out this side profile. 115.3 when it comes to your wheelbase and 4,207 pounds when it comes to curb weight. Now we're rocking two different sizes when it comes to the wheels, 20 inches up front, 21 inches in the back. These are cryo wheels, staggered with drilled rotors, Brembo brakes, as we know, and we have the calipers in black with the white script, and we're rocking the Goodyear tires. So we got the nice rubber to match the shoes. Now with that said, the front fender letting you know what spec we're working with here, which is the Modena flavor, and then the tri portholes right there, functional portholes, as always, Maserati signature for years and years. Now with the Modena, again, super sleek lines, all right, super flowy. It looks really good from the window profile, where you guys will see that aluminum trim going all the way back to the C-pillar, all the way from the E-latch door handles with the aluminum trim over the top, but the electric door handles underneath, and then the Trident in the rear in gloss black on that C-pillar, again looking phenomenal with the shark fin antenna to match up top as well. Just taking a look at this again, it's just so sleek and it's just so beautiful. This, I mean, Maserati has done it again when it comes to looks for the Gran Turismo, making it such a timeless looking machine. Now check out the rear of this thing, and again, keeping with the Modena flavor, it is so beautiful. Again, it's simple, but that's what makes it elegant. No like super crazy lines, no crazy angles, no nothing. It's just beautiful curves. I mean, it's Italian beauty in the booty. Now with that said, Maserati right up front, as you guys will see in the script, and then the strike through going across right into the tail lamps, which you guys will see illuminated shortly here, looking really good as they wrap around the sides of the car. Now you will also see that we have the Gran Turismo badging right here as well. All right, and then you guys will see with that beautiful blue Nobel paint, you also have the gloss black rear diffuser, and then you have the plastic surround for the insert going in here with the quad exhaust tips done in chrome. So you guys will see that there. And it all kind of meshes together. Again, when you see the Trofeo, you know it's a little chunky, it's a little sharp, it's a little rugged compared to what the Modena is. This is a spec to remember. Now, when it comes to cargo, you're looking at around 10.95 cubic feet of space. And since we have the option, we should have the nice little kick sensor on the trunk. Yeah, there we go. All right, so hands-free kick sensor. And like I said, 10.95 cubic feet of space when it comes to the cargo. You guys will see the indoor car cover. This is part of an accessories package that we will break down in the sticker. So no, does not come with it necessarily until you option it out. Same with the battery tender and everything you'll see back here as well. 12 volt DC. You also have a center feed through there, if you guys couldn't tell, but the seats do not fold down in the rear, all right? Now, I'm gonna move the front plate, all that, battery tender, everything like that, lift up the false floor, and you guys will see that we have a tire inflate kit, tow hook, screwdriver, things like that, but no spare under here. They try to run flats for the tires, you know, so you don't have to worry about the spare and the heaviness and everything like that of that. Then you also have the power trunk close and lock right there. So we'll just close her up, watch it disappear. Now, when it comes to fuel economy, you're looking at 21, 18, 27. That means 21 combined city and highway, 18 for the city, 27 for the highway, and you're gonna want to put premium fuel in this V6 Beast. Now, I did promise you were gonna see those lights illuminated, and I gotta keep my promises. So there we are. full LED setup. As you guys will see, the LED running lamps. Then our switchback LEDs between bright white and amber when the turn signal's on. And then the LED headlamp there. You also have the reflector right there with the tris. As you guys will see, the tri lights right under the Maserati script. Then on the side, for our mirror caps, we have an amber turn signal. And then in the rear, the beautiful tail lamps with the reflector illuminated there. And then you can see the turn signal here and these very sleek and slender tail lamps. Looking phenomenal. What do you guys think? Now this is why we call it the gentleman's spec, the interior. When you think of gentleman's spec, you think of normally a darker interior with like a tan or cream, you know, or kind of a brown interior. You know, like when you think of British racing green and a tan interior or brown interior. That's what you think of when a gentleman's spec. Even think of Alfa Romeo with Verde Visconti and the crema interior or the tan interior. More of a gentleman's spec. This is proper, this is class, and we have a tan interior on top of this tri-coat blue Nobile paint. Check out the contrast. This looks beautiful. This is Maserati side sill, and you have the gas pedal, brake pedal, and dead pedal done in aluminum. You also have on the door trim the aluminum Sonos Faber sound system. You have black leather or neo leather with the tan stitching, tan inners with the tan stitching, and the soft touches for the leather on the armrest here with gloss black for the window controls and mirror controls. Your electric door release right there as well. This whole flavor just looks so good together. And wow, I cannot be more impressed with this spec. But enough talk, let's close it up, put on our brake, lights come on, the backlit buttons, and we start it. Now we are to life. So you guys know this very well, all right, but I'm gonna go over this spec just quickly for you guys. Now I'll turn on the AC with the quick gesture controls here. Whoops, hold on, I messed that up. There we go, all right. Quick gestures, will turn that down so it's not blowing in you guys' face. But as you guys will see, the beautiful seats with perforation means we got heated seats and ventilated seats as well. With the embossed trident there as well, going all the way through. Soft touches right there on the headliner. Check that out. You have gloss black for the head unit here. All right, you do your trunk release, you do your dome light, floodlight, all that kind of stuff. You have your home link up top, and then you have a visor with a mirror and a light. Now, in front of me, we're looking at the flat bottom steering wheel. All right, we do have with this leather flat bottom steering wheel, our controls on each side. Start it as I did there. Then I change our drive mode selector here between Sport, GT, and Comfort. In the Trofeo, you will have Corsa mode, which is race mode. All right. On the left-hand side, you have your controls here for which you have hands-free controls for your radio controls, and then your infotainment screen here. All right. We have 33 inches of screen real estate between the the instrument cluster, infotainment, and the comfort screen. So we got a lot going on. So this controls will be for that. Now, with that said, on the right-hand side, it will be your driver assistance controls. Right behind, you have the aluminum-mounted paddle shifters that are column-mounted, so they do not turn with the steering wheel. Behind that, you have your buttons on both sides to change the radio stations and to adjust the volume. All right, and then you have right here your lane keep assist control. You press that button in, and then you have your lighting controls on this side. And then on this side, you'll see that we have our windshield wipers and everything there. On the left-hand side, electric parking brake here. And then on this side, we have the Maserati clock, but it is a digital clock this time around. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Leather up top for the dash with the tan stitching to go with it. And then you guys will see the Italian flag that is nicely integrated into this wood trim that goes along with the HVAC. Now with that, you see the beautiful and very seamless and sexy glove box. Yeah, the glove box, it's so clean. Look at that. How it's designed with the Granturismo badging. If we wanted to open up the glove box, there's no actual button unless you press it on the touchscreen. All right? And then that's how you get to your glove box. Maserati's MIA system, or Maserati Intelligent Assistant. You guys know this very well. Basically, Amazon Alexa integrated with Uconnect 5 to give us what we have here today when it comes to our infotainment. And keep in mind, this is a 10.25-inch unit. And with that said, you do also have in here your mirror dimmer and your surround view camera with your glove box lock as well. I can go through the different menus here. And then your screen off button too. Now, this is your actual drive selector, your gear selector here, all right? So HBZF, this is how you get through it. Foot on the brake for reverse, neutral, drive, and manual. Now your comfort screen is here, and this gives you everything you really want to use on a day-to-day basis. Your HVAC systems, you can see heated seats and cooled seats here with the heated steering wheel. You will also see we have our digital clock, as I talked about here, which I can turn it to a compass. I can do the pedals for brake and power. If I press the brake, you can see that there. And then the G meter here as well. Then you guys will see our seat controls here. If I press that, you guys can do your memory seats here as well. All right, for both the driver and passenger. And you can change your bolster settings. All right, so bolsters on the side here, I can tighten or loosen them depending on how I want it to make me feel, how I want it to wrap around me. All right, then you have your rear and your rear fogs, your max and front rears for the HVAC, parking sensors there, start stop button there. We can lower our suspension there. Yep, that is active suspension, air suspension there. Turn off our traction right there. And then I did show you guys the glove box button there. All right, volume controls here where I can turn up and down the radio or mute them. And then on this side here, you will see our lighting controls, which we will bring us to auto. We have our full lights here. We just have our LED running lights, and then we can turn them all off, all right? Hazard buttons there and our screen off button there. Wireless charging pad under here. We have a nice wood trim here for our center console. All right, we do have a little extra storage right here. Then we have a cup holder right here, which a partition for us Americans that need that big cup holder for our big oversized American drinks. Or you can get the little Italian espressos and put them there. Beautiful for the leather here, as you guys will see with the aluminum here. And then it flows into the armrest here with the same leathers. Open that up, you guys will see USB 2.0, USB-C, our RF transmitter just in case our key fob battery dies, and our 12-volt DC there as well. Again, this is where you want to be. Now, we do have a couple of screen setups here. We can do a couple of things as I mentioned earlier. So if I want to go up and down, I can change things that are in the center there, as you guys will see. All right, so that's the easiest one. Let me go back because the last one was the map there, so you guys can see you have your GPS there. If I wanted to go between the clusters, I can also do that, but I can also change the cluster layout. So I'm gonna press, I'm gonna press this here to change the cluster layout, as you guys will see, between three different ones: classic, evolved, and relaxed. All right, so that's relaxed. Go back to cluster layout. That is evolved. In that screen, you can also turn on your head-up display. And I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see it. Probably not. Oh, there you go. Can you see it right there? That's your head-up display. So you can see your GPS right there and your speed right there. All right. And then you guys have right here where you can actually go between different sides depending on what I want to change here. So if I press that, you can see, look, changing the information that's on the left-hand side here. All right. So tons of stuff you can do in this thing. It's such a learning curve for people who aren't used to this for the Maserati lineup, but Maserati has been implementing it into their new models, all this technology, all this functionality. And with this specific spec, I think that this is the way to go when it comes to a new age Mazda. You guys be the judge though. Now, just like the front, we got something in the rear. We have a couple of seats that look just as beautiful as up front with the same materials, speakers and everything, and the seat folds up by itself. As you guys can see, it goes, it's moving. It will stop. I'm not hopping back there today, but you guys have seen me hop back here before. I just want to give you guys a better look at this tan interior, perforated leather, and the beautiful stitching with the embossed trident there, as you guys will see. Sonos Faber sound system right there for the speakers. That's where that central feed through is, all right, to the trunk. And then you guys will see we have a USB 2.0 and a USB-C plug-in. Cup holders here, surrounded in the wood, and then your HVAC vents right there. It's pretty simple, but again, you can actually fit a couple full-size adults back here. Now, I'm not exactly sure what the restrictions are when it comes to height. You're gonna have to be the judge there, but it's still a beautiful place to be when it comes to a Gran Turismo. So let's take a look at the sticker, because we have our blue Nobile and tan interior spec for the 2024 Gran Turismo Modena. Now the starting price here is $174,000, and after the options and the $1,695 destination with the $300 preparation and delivery, we're looking at $189,815. So how did we get here? Let's talk about these additional options with the ADAS Package 1, which is your driver assistance, $4,500. Your tech assistance package, which gives you head-up display and digital rear view camera, $2,600. You have your your comfort package, which gives you your ventilated front seats, heated steering wheel, and kick sensor for the power trunk, $1,470. And then you have the tri-coat blue no belly paint, $4,500. And then the GT accessories with $750. They will give you the indoor car cover, battery charger, and first aid roadside kit, which I feel like that's essential right there. So then everything else you see on this Modena trim is all standard. So make sure you guys check that out. Zoom in, screenshot, do whatever you need to do to make sure you see everything that will come on the Modena for the 2024 model year, just so you guys know what you're dealing with and what you get at that starting price at $174,000. But what are you guys thinking about the Modena for 2024? Drop those comments down below. And hopefully you guys did stay to the end, because while I had to show you the sticker price here, you guys know that Maserati lowered the prices on the Granturismos, and this is the actual price of this model we have here today. Brand new, all right, $159,850. So you guys will see that is $30,000 off of this specific spec right there. All right, that says it. So I know you guys saw that price and you probably were scratching your head because you know the prices have been lowered from Maserati directly. There you go, negative 30K to take this off of the lot. All right, guys, so do you agree with me? These sexy lines that are associated with the Modena trim, the tri-coat blue no belly paint, and the tan interior. What are you guys thinking about this spec? Is this the gentleman's spec to end all? Gentleman's spec, the most elegant Modena you can get in 2024? Drop those comments down below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you guys check the links in the description. If you guys want to help further support the channel and the dealership, give them a call, check out their inventory. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And make sure you guys give the video a big thumbs up, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.